Welcome back to NewForTech. Today we're going deep into the PS5 Pro, Sony's latest powerhouse console. There's a lot of excitement surrounding this release, and the big question is it worth the upgrade? Let's break down everything you need to know to make an informed decision. First off, let's talk about what really sets the PS5 Pro apart: performance. Sony's goal with the PS5 Pro was to deliver an even better balance between visual fidelity and frame rates. One of the highlights here is the introduction of the Balanced Pro mode, which is specifically designed for displays that support 120 Hz. This mode delivers a very high level of visual fidelity, running at 40 FPS. On a 120 Hz HDMI 2.1 display, this mode quickly became one of my favorites, particularly in visually intense games like Horizon Forbidden West. The mix of smooth gameplay and high detail here is remarkable, and it feels like a definitive upgrade from what we've seen on the standard PS5. The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 Remastered also shine on the PS5 Pro. Both games now feature a Pro mode, rendering at a solid 1440p resolution that's upscaled to 4K using PlayStation's Spectral Super Resolution PSSR technology. This setting targets 60 FPS, and the result is nothing short of stunning. Compared to the PS5's Fidelity mode, the Pro mode makes an immediate difference, enhancing the smallest details. Textures, lighting effects, and even subtle elements like the wear on Joel's backpack or the tiny creases on Ellie's jacket appear sharper and more lifelike, creating an even more immersive experience. These details might sound minor, but when you're deeply engaged in these intense storylines, these visual improvements make the world feel more real. Next up, let's dive into Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The PS5 Pro elevates this game with two incredible visual modes. First, Fidelity Pro mode is a sight to behold. With extensive ray tracing effects, reflections, and ultra-sharp textures, the game looks breathtaking. The visuals are crisper, and the shadows and lighting feel more dynamic. This mode allows you to adjust a few settings to find the right balance if you want to tweak it for performance without sacrificing too much visual quality. Performance Pro mode, on the other hand, offers a smooth 60 FPS while keeping the same image quality as the standard PS5's Fidelity mode. And best of all, ray tracing remains active, so you still get those realistic reflections and high-quality lighting effects. Whether swinging around New York or tackling villains, the experience feels smoother and sharper than ever. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is another game that feels at home on the PS5 Pro. It also includes the same Fidelity Pro and Performance Pro modes as Spider-Man 2. Although it has slightly fewer ray tracing set in Spider-Man, both modes look fantastic. The Performance Pro mode is once again a highlight here, and PSSR works seamlessly to upscale the image, delivering a polished and immersive experience. The attention to detail, especially with ray tracing in Ratchet & Clank, makes this game feel incredibly vibrant and real. Even games from the PS5 launch period like Demon's Souls have received a PS5 Pro mode. The difference is notable, particularly in the game's responsiveness and smoothness. In the standard PS5 modes, you had the option to choose between cinematic and performance modes, but the new Pro mode brings these two qualities together. You get the gorgeous visuals of the cinematic mode with the buttery smooth frame rates of performance mode, creating an ideal gaming experience. It's clear that the PS5 Pro is designed to get the most out of each game, whether it's an older title or one of the latest releases. An area that surprised me was the PS5 Pro's noise levels. During extended gameplay sessions, it runs noticeably quieter than the PS4 Pro ever did, especially during intense scenes. Those who remember the PS4 Pro sounding like a jet engine will appreciate this improvement. While the PS5 Pro isn't silent, it operates at about the same noise level as the base PS5, and often even quieter. This makes a big difference if you play games in a quiet environment or prefer not to be distracted by fan noise. Now let's talk storage. A huge leap forward here with the PS5 Pro's 2TB SSD. For gamers constantly managing game installs, this is a massive improvement. To put it in perspective, I was able to install 17 games, including heavyweights like Horizon Forbidden West, which takes up 130 gigabytes, and still had 353 gigabytes of free space. This is a big step up from the original PS5's limited storage, where you only had 667 gigabytes of usable space out of the 825 gigabyte SSD. On the PS5 Pro, you get about 94.5% of the full 2 terabytes, a major bonus for those who like to keep a variety of games at the ready without frequently uninstalling and reinstalling titles. Sony also upgraded connectivity, with the PS5 Pro now supporting Wi-Fi 7. This has been a noticeable improvement. I observed faster download speeds and a more stable online connection, especially when using the PlayStation Portal for remote play. Your mileage may vary depending on your home internet quality, but Wi-Fi 7 should bring better speeds and stability, making online play and downloads faster and more reliable. Another huge factor is the overall day-to-day gaming experience on the PS5 Pro. PSSR does an amazing job blending the best of fidelity and performance, letting games look fantastic while still running smoothly. While these changes are subtle rather than revolutionary, they're perfect for gamers who are detail-oriented. For the average player, the difference may not be a game changer, but for those who want the best possible visuals and smooth gameplay, it's a treat. PSVR 2 users should also be excited. Sony has confirmed that the PS5 Pro's upgraded graphics will provide a boost to PSVR 2 games. Although I haven't tested this yet, Sony included Kayak VR Mirage in the launch list of PS5 Pro enhanced games, suggesting we'll see tangible improvements in VR. This opens up exciting possibilities for immersive gaming on the PSVR 2, potentially making it feel more lifelike and immersive than ever before. The PS5 Pro even has a dedicated boost mode for PS4 games. When enabled, this setting enhances image quality for PS4 titles. I tested this with classics like Doom, Infamous Second Son, Dishonored 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2. While the improvements are subtle, they're noticeable. The boost isn't as dramatic as with PS5 native games, but it's a nice touch for those looking to revisit older favorites. So should you buy the PS5 Pro? Let's break it down with a few points. Buy the PS5 Pro if, one, you want both fidelity and performance. The PS5 Pro lets you enjoy high-quality visuals without sacrificing frame rates. 2, you're looking for the latest console advancements. With its improved ray tracing, powerful GPU, and PSSR, the PS5 Pro is a step up. 3, you have or plan to get a 120Hz display. If you're serious about gaming and have a 120Hz HDMI 2.1 capable screen, the enhancements will be even more noticeable. You're a dedicated PlayStation fan. For those who want the absolute best PlayStation experience, the PS5 Pro is a great choice. It's the most powerful PlayStation console currently available. Don't buy the PS5 Pro if 1, you expect a revolutionary graphics leap. The Pro's improvements are more evolutionary. It's an upgrade, but not a drastic change. 2, you're satisfied with the standard PS5. If you're happy with your current PS5, you can skip the Pro. The differences may not be worth the upgrade for everyone. Finally, let's quickly compare the PS5 Pro with other popular consoles. The PS5 Pro has a custom 2TB SSD, while the PS5 Slim and Xbox Series X each offer 1TB. For connectivity, the Pro uses Wi-Fi 7, whereas the PS5 Slim is still on Wi-Fi 6. GPU-wise, the PS5 Pro brings 16.7 TFLOPs, compared to 10.28 TFLOPs on the PS5 Slim and 12 TFLOPs on the Series X. In terms of storage expansion, the Pro includes an M.2 NVMe SSD slot, a convenient addition for those wanting even more storage. So is the PS5 Pro the ultimate gaming console? In many ways, yes. It delivers higher fidelity, smoother frame rates, and more storage, all factors that enhance gaming. The PSSR, upscaling, and ray tracing technology make games feel vibrant and immersive, especially on 120Hz displays. However, if you're already happy with your PS5 or PS5 Slim, the PS5 Pro may feel more like a luxury than a necessity. But for tech enthusiasts, PlayStation fans, or anyone wanting the best experience, the PS5 Pro is a fantastic investment. That's a wrap for our review of the PS5 Pro. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay up to date with the latest in tech, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to NewForTech, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We'd love to hear your thoughts too. Are you thinking about upgrading to the PS5 Pro? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on NewForTech.